What's up, guys? Checking in on day 64 on my 90-day journey. And where I'm at today is interestingly enough. So I've been telling everybody, they say, where are you in Italy? Well, I'm in northern Italy. I'm up in the mountains, right? I'm in the mountains of northern Italy. But we also have a second house. It's known as a monte. A monte is basically, I don't want to call it a vacation house, but it's just a place you go to up in the mountains even more, if that makes sense. So I don't know if you can see. In fact, let me see if I could turn. If you take a look back here, we're at the top of the mountain. So even though I'm always technically in the mountains, or where you go, see? All little town over there. There's all these little towns, but then what people do is that when they live down in the valley, like down there where our house is, you have a house or you build a house up here at the top of the mountain, like literally at the top of the mountain. And so your altitude's higher, and it's just the freshest air you've ever seen. It's pretty crazy. But anyway, it was such a beautiful day today, sunny day. We brought the kids up here, and really cool. There's it's where we made dinner. It's an outside barbecue. Behind that is a fountain. It's a natural fountain, and basically the water that melts from the glaciers coming down through the mountain, they put these tubes in the mountain, and then the water comes out fresh, and it just runs all the time. It's amazing. This isn't exactly like Poland Spring or Dasani, if you know what I'm saying. So it's pretty cool. But anyway, back to the point. So last night, as you know, you may not know, I had my cheat meal. I only had a meal. But what I did is I had this huge pizza. I had fried cheese. It's called shot here. I had cookies, coffee, candies, all the other things. And as much as I enjoyed it while I was like chewing the food and eating it, you know, when you have something that you're not allowed to have or you restrict yourself, what happens is when you actually consume it, it's only good for the moment, right? Because literally within 5 minutes, guys, within 10 minutes of eating, I was like, oh my God, I thought I wanted to die. Number one, I'm not used to eating carbs like that. And I ate so much of it. I just wanted to die. So literally the rest of the night, to be completely transparent here, I was physically sick. Like physically, I thought I was going to throw up. I couldn't lay down because you ever eat so much you can't lay down? Like you go to lay down and you're just like, you think it's going to come back up. It continued into the morning, and I literally felt like, not sick, but full. Just literally my stomach was bloated and full all day today. In fact, I didn't even eat my first meal of the day. I normally fast 18 hours a day. I eat in a 6-hour window. Well, today I had my first meal at 5 o'clock, and I just had my last meal, I guess, about 8 o'clock. So I only ate in a 3-hour window today. Why? For no other reason. I didn't feel like eating today. I felt like garbage. So interestingly enough, as far as the keto stuff, when I woke up this morning, I did test myself with the pee sticks because I didn't buy that blood monitor yet. Yes, I know for you keto maniacs, the strips aren't very accurate, but at least it tells you if you're peeing ketones, right? So anyway, I was out. I was completely out of ketosis. But through fasting, through drinking a lot of water, I went and I worked out on an empty stomach. I did some HIIT training, and I drank my drink, my keto drink. By about 2 p.m., I was back in ketosis. Not much. The stick was just a little bit dark and red, but at least I was back in it. So I'm back into that, fat adapted state, which is pretty cool. Who else we got here? Ahoy, matey! What's up, Fred? Kristen, Jeff? You're gonna get your pirate hat. Oh, man. Anyway, what's up, Aaron? Kiko's watching. Kiko's here with me in Borneo. Matt Ricard, what's up, guys? So really pretty cool. If you tuned in late, check this out. This is a monte. This is a hand-built mountain house. So it's basically, you build a house. It's like a vacation house. I don't know what to call it, but you just come up here, and it's literally at the top of the mountain. I mean, I'm already in the mountains of northern Italy, but we're at the top, man. We're literally at the top. And these are some towns over there. You don't really have any neighbors. In fact, let me show you something. I want to walk behind the house. There's people have been doing this for hundreds of years. So there's just like crazy amounts of woods back there. And people whose montes, maybe people died, they didn't have any relatives to like upkeep them. They kind of fall down and they look like that. Right? So that was somebody's mountain house back in the day, and maybe they died and, didn't take care of it. I don't know. But it's cool, right? It's kind of like, I don't know what it's like, but it's just cool. I like it. What else can I tell you? That's about it. Oh, check this out. So a lot of these flowers, right? You see some of these flowers. The thing about these Italians up here is they use everything. So like everything's medicinal. They don't believe in Advil. They don't know what Advil and Tylenol are, right? If they have a headache, they make you what they call tisana, which is like a tea made with herbs from the mountain. If you fall down, you scrape your leg, they make like these pastes, these salves, right? All from the herbs from the mountain. It's just amazing. I mean, it's literally like another world, because it is another world. you know, all their food, guys, their meat, they don't put pesticides on their fruit, right? They don't inject the animals with hormones and antibiotics and stuff like that. Like here, well, in America rather, we have to like look for organic, and we got to look for things that are made without antibiotics and, you know, free from pesticides, like organic, right? There's no such thing as organic here because everything by nature is organic. And that's why I love it so much. That's why I love it so much. In fact, I was talking to somebody else who spent some time in Italy, and they said, Brian, it's the weirdest thing. Every time I go to Italy, I lose weight. Like, I don't try. In fact, I'm eating pizza, I'm eating these things, but I actually come home thinner. The reason for that, in my best guess, is because there's no preservatives here. And I think one of the biggest problems with our American food supply is that it's so chemically laden, it's so overly processed, that we're just bloated. We're full of water, a lot of water weight. Most Americans are severely bloated, and they don't know how to get rid of it. But unless you literally go 100% organic with everything, with your dairy, with your fruits and vegetables for your kids, right? You kind of can't get away from it. So the best way I figured out to get away from it is to live here as much of the year as I can. That's why I'm here all summer. So anyway, that's about it. Who else we got here? Felicia, what's up? It is peaceful. It is so peaceful. Like, the nice thing is, I mean, other than the kids inside, you got the cousins in there hanging out and all going crazy, of course. But just listen to this. All I hear is rolling water. I think there's a river or stream down there, and birds. And it's just, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that obviously there's places in America you can get that, not where I live. But it's just awesome. You know, it's just really, really cool. So, and the houses, man, they don't know what sheetrock is. That's the other thing, being a real estate guy. Their houses take a while to build because they're built so well. Like, this is solid stone. You understand? That's wood that was harvested from those forests, cut down tree by tree, you know, put in the machines, and that's where they get the wood for the houses. The cement, I mean, there's no such thing as sheetrock. You can't punch a hole through a wall here. You'll break your hand, you know? It's just, I don't know, man. It's just like stepping back in time. But here I am at the top of a mountain with 4G cell service. Every bar on my phone is fully lit up, so I'm making a Facebook Live, and you have all the nice things about the town. Oh, and I just found out too, this is really pretty cool. In 2000, and I think it's 29, so I guess, or excuse me, what the hell are we in? 9. In 2019, so in 10 years, I guess they're holding the Winter Olympics here in Borneo. And so my plan is to start to develop and build as a real estate investor and developer, and start to build some, you know, I at least want to get a hotel and a restaurant and start building. So I'm going to start making some, speaking to the contacts that I have here about getting back into that and building here in preparation for that, because the whole country, meaning the country of Italy, is going to start putting a lot of money into the infrastructure to bring people here for the Olympics. And I just want to be ahead of the curve and get a part of that. So anyway, that's the master game plan. You guys heard it first. All right, guys, that's it. I'm signing out. Day 64 today. And we're going to clean up here and head back down to the real house. But I just thought I'd show you this. Let me show you the front, actually. Pretty cool. Right? It's rustic, if you like that kind of stuff. Here's the grill, right? Stone grill. Here's the water I was telling you about coming off the mountain. And it just runs 24/7. I mean, it just runs and runs and runs. And then, of course, every good Italian has to have their own garden, right? There's all the garden down there, tractor. So everything from lettuce to cucumbers to, I mean, it's got everything, you know? So anyway, that's a little bit of my life here today. I hope you enjoyed it. And thanks for tuning in, as always. And I guess we'll be checking in tomorrow. Have a great night. God bless you guys. I'll see you. It's loud in there.